First question to you guys in Salon Talk with Cocktails is one thing I wanted to do this for is because when I had my salon, I used to sit on Friday nights and we would talk with wine. My clients would come from work late off the A train because I was on Lefferts Boulevard, and we would have just what we have out here, and we would talk about things. And that's what this is about.
I love that.
Yeah,
I do.
I do too. And I had a ball in my salon. So I'm taking it to YouTube because I'm helping my clients that I can't really touch their hair anymore. They're out of state, they're all over the place. But the ones I can, I do help here.
Okay.
So my first question to you ladies for Salon Talk and Cocktails is who wants to go first and tell us their experience with relaxing your hair with a relaxer? What do you remember?
You looking at me? So well, I was young, and my hair was probably young too. So when I relaxed, because I had natural, my hair is naturally curly. So I never, even when my mother was straightening everybody's hair with the press comb, I could never get it because my hair was so fine.
Right.
So when I could eventually get a relaxer, because I got grown, I put a relaxer in my hair, and girl, I was in love. I had the bouncy white girl do. I was like, I loved my hair relaxing. But as you know, if you don't take care of it, eventually it starts breaking. And I really didn't know how to take care of it. So it was short-lived. I cut it all out. And then I went back originally, to natural. Yeah.
Right.
But I did love it when I had it. I gotta say, I loved having it straight and bouncy. And I guess a lot of it is because we're sort of indoctrinated, right? Into thinking straight is good, right? So I wanted it straight, like even the kids do now. The kids always say they want it straight versus it being curly.
Right.
So I was the same way. I wanted it straight, and I did love it. I've got to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And let me just ask you one more question. How long did it last you? Like from what year? Say you don't have to give a year because we don't have to give our age.
Right.
But how long were you in a relaxed state of hair?
So it was some years. I did
like a decade.
No, I don't think that long. But I did rock it some years.
Okay.
But eventually, like I said, you don't take care of it. It just the splitting and the damage. So I was like, okay, I had enough of this. But I did rock it for a couple of years, and I did like it.
Hey, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It is okay to like a relaxer.
I did.
It's okay.
And I think the other thing was the humidity, So when you have natural, it's puffing. Everything is looking crazy. So I never had to deal with that. It just went straight, and I was like, okay, well, I like it straight anyway, so I'm good. So yeah.
And Terry, I remember your hair always being a beautiful state. It was always, I could tell you had a fine grade of hair.
Yeah.
And I never thought you needed a relaxer. I never thought
clearly I didn't.
Okay. All right. Well, Sharon, you want to share your experience with relaxing?
Well, when I was younger, just like most teenagers, they want their hair to be straight because, like Terry said, a lot of people think that long and straight is good, and coarse is not.
It's
good.
bad.
Even though my hair was never coarse, my hair is very cottony.
Yeah.
But I mean, the humidity, it'll draw right up because it's so fine and so soft. So, as you know, growing up, my mother used to always say, Candy, you don't need to put a perm in your hair.
I love that nickname, Candy.
It's too soft. You don't need a perm.
Yeah.
Because she used to straighten our hair when we were little. She would straighten it out, and then, she would curl it up with the little hot curls, and it was fine.
Right.
But, you get older, you want to look grown, and, of course, you want your hair long, and you want it to flow.
Flow and bouncing.
Sure enough, I got a perm in my hair.
Okay.
And of course, like, same thing with most people, your hair starts to sort of break because it's fine. And, when you get a certain age, you want to take care of it yourself. You want to listen to your mother say, so I stopped letting her take care of it. So, but I kept a perm for a long time.
Decades? Would you say decades?
Yes. I kept a perm for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
And that's my first experience with the perm. So it wasn't bad until years later.
Okay.
When I got a perm one day and he used a different relaxer. But I always used the kitty perm.
That was perfect for your hair.
Saying, you don't need the strong.
That was perfect.
It was fine.
Even for you.
And so I went to a salon and they gave me a different perm because I guess he brought it in bulk and he wanted
Yeah.
to use it. Didn't tell me.
Yeah.
My hair started burning, and
No.
and it's been downhill ever since.
Mhm.
So.
And I will testify that at hair shows, we would get products that were new on the market,
Mhm.
and we go in our salons and we would use this on our clients.
Mhm.
But you had to be astute about your client's
Mhm.
hair.
Mhm.
So I don't care. Like the first perm I remember is Jaffrey's. That was super strong. It would burn everybody. And then my mother went to Revlon because I grew up in a hair salon. My mother was a hairstylist. My father had a barbershop side by side in Red Hook, Brooklyn. So I